Hi, Grayson and Isley and Atlas. I want to tell you about my experience at Deerfoot when I was a little boy. I first went to Deerfoot Lodge at the age of 9 years old. I stayed in the woodchuck cabin. It was an old cabin made out of logs, and you went up the railing and onto a kind of a rickety little porch. And then inside there were 6 beds, one for the counselor and 5 beds for the campers. And it was really a lot of fun. I had a great 2 weeks, my first 2 weeks. I spent lots of time down at the Wildlife Center. Deerfoot has a wildlife a wildlife center, a place where you go to learn about snakes, butterflies, chipmunks, different kinds of fish, all the different wildlife that is around Lake Whitaker. So I would go after breakfast. There were 3 activity periods. There were 2 after breakfast, back to back. Then comes lunch. Then comes rest period. We went back to our beds and had a nap for about maybe a half hour or 40 minutes. And then the bell would ring. And when the bell rang, it means get up and go to the 3rd activity area. So each day, I loved being down at the Wildlife Center. And I would choose wildlife as my first, second, or 3rd activity of the day. So every day I would be down at the Wildlife Center either in the morning or in the afternoon. Now the other thing I enjoyed doing at Deerfoot was riflery. We got to shoot BB guns. You know how you have little paper targets, and then you take the BB gun and you lie down on a safety mat, and there's 4 boys lying down, and you all shoot at the same time, only when the instructor tells you to. You can't just do it whenever you want, but everybody lies down, they take their BB gun, and they line it up, and the instructor says, ready, set, shoot. And then we would shoot our BBs into the target. And when we were all done, we'd put our rifle down on the safety mat. And once everybody was done and it was all safe, we would go up to our targets and retrieve our targets and bring them to the instructor. And the instructor would grade them and tell us how we did. So after a while, I got pretty good at it, and I was able to earn a badge, an award badge, for getting good marks with the BB gun. So Camp Deerfoot was one of the best things that I ever did. I started going there when I was 9 years old, and I kept going every summer until I was 16. And at age 16, you're able to be in the counselor in training program. You get to work towards becoming a counselor and taking care of the other children in the cabins. So I had a great time all through the years, camping and earning activity awards and going swimming and canoeing and sailing and hiking up Doug Mountain and eating fantastic food. And when I got a little bit older, playing the piano for the after breakfast devotions. So Deerfoot was just fantastic. And next time I want to tell you more specifically about some of my activities, including a hike up the Doug Mountain. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful night and a good sleep. And I'll see you next time.